Hi, welcome to another edition of Bauer Business Bites. My name is David Tighe, Managing Director of Bauer Media here in Northern Ireland, and this week's guest is Odhran Dunne, who's the Chief Executive of Visit Derry. Odhran, welcome to Business Bites.
Good afternoon, David. Great to be here.
Well, it's great to see you. Let's get into the conversation because there's so much to talk about. There's so much happening in your part of the world right now. So, first of all, let's get into Halloween because that's right upon us. So, I'm intrigued. Derry, London Derry, has this reputation for being the capital of the Halloween celebrations. Tell us about that.
Yeah, undoubtedly, this is the place to be this weekend. From the 29th to the 31st of October, Derry Halloween becomes the capital of Halloween in the world. We have been recognized by USA Today a few years ago as the top destination to visit for Halloween. So last year we had a digital Halloween. Delighted that it's going to be a live event this year. So we're really excited. The countdown's on. We're only 2 days off launching on Friday, the 29th. And we're just delighted to have a big live event back in the city. And all the preparations are going really well. And we're looking forward to seeing a really exciting program. And undoubtedly, if you want to have a real unique Halloween experience, you've got to be here in Derry, Londonderry, over this weekend.
Well, it sounds a bit spooky to me. You don't have people crawling out from the walls, kind of looking all scary, do you?
Yeah, you don't know what you're going to see, David. Whenever you pop up here over the next 3 days over the weekend, we have illuminations, animations, everything that's going to be spooking, jumping, scaring you. But it's a great family fun event, and it's something that really encapsulates all that the city is about, and that is the people, the welcome, our costumes, and just the sense of fun that people will have whenever they come to such a unique place for Halloween. And it's great that it's on the doorstep of many people in Northern Ireland.
It must be great for the local businesses to have the doors open again fully for visitors. Is there a sense of excitement as this weekend is approaching?
Oh, definitely. We have high occupancy rates in our hotels, over 95% at the minute. Obviously, that's very fluid. I suppose the pandemic has taught us one thing is that you can't really plan very much ahead. So we would encourage people, if you think it's something that you'd like to see or do this weekend, check out some of the hotels. I'm sure you'll get a deal of some description for those last minute deals and come along and see what the city has to offer. But we've been closed down, as you know, for so long. So the hospitality sector is only open since the end of May. And we're delighted that this is our big scale event coming back after, as I say, being digital last year, and a real pilot, I suppose, for real international events coming back over the coming years, and something for us to build upon. So really looking forward to it, and a really exciting program lined up for anybody that comes and visits.
And I mean, you know, your part of the world is such a unique area because it's like a hub, isn't it? Tell us a bit about the hub aspect of Derry.
Yeah, so obviously we're unique in sense that we're Ireland's only completely walled city and one of the finest examples in the whole of Western Europe of walled cities. So that's a very unique international selling point for us. But geographically, we are a connection or a hub for two of the world's most iconic international driving routes. We're a walled city where the Wild Atlantic Way meets the Causeway Coastal route, and it's also within the foothills of the beautiful area of outstanding natural beauty in the Sperrins. So for visitors, what a base to come and stay, explore, and enjoy the sights and sounds of our culture, our music, and obviously our heritage, which is unique on the island. And we have a unique story to tell, and I think that translates when people come here and listen to generations of our history and our more contemporary history.
And of course, as well, links to get into the Northwest are improving as well. With a recent announcement from the city of Derry Airport, there's more connectivity now, isn't there?
Yeah, we had a recent announcement there with Ryanair launching the Manchester route. So the City of Derry Airport is a real piece of key regional infrastructure for us. and we're hoping to see more growth in terms of incoming flights to the city of Derry Airport. However, the upgrade of the A6 has also made connectivity to Belfast and Dublin even much more easier, and we've direct services with Airporter into the Belfast City and Belfast International Airport. So we're becoming a destination that is more accessible, and that has been one of our constraints for many a year in terms of our access, given our unique location. But geographically, I suppose now in a post-COVID world, we will see ourselves as offering a unique hospitality and tourism destination, because we are, a best of all worlds in terms of coastal experiences, mountain experience, and a city experience at the heart of all of that.
And there aren't many places in the world that have their own television program named after them. Tell us a little bit about Derry Girls. I can't have a conversation without someone who represents that part of the world without talking about that program. It's a phenomenal success, and I think there's more to come, isn't there?
Yeah, it has been sort of one of the little pieces of golden nuggets that have come along. A lot of stuff is cyclical, and we had the UK City of Culture, which is a real catalyst for change some years ago. And funny, the development of screen tourism in Northern Ireland, we've seen the success of Game of Thrones and how much it has meant to the Northern Ireland economy. But we've our little piece of that action too in Derry Girls. And our job is to market the destination, to sell that across the world globally. And wherever we go now, Derry Girls, obviously from a marketing and branding perspective, it's a dream for us that we have the destination in the title, and that's given us great brand and market exposure. And we could be in the East Coast of America, West Coast of America, throughout Europe. And there's so much recognition of Derry Girls. With the pandemic, a lot of people have been locked down, and Netflix is their being go-to television on demand opportunity, and we've just felt that it's given us great brand exposure. So now everybody talks about it. It's really put us on the map, and we're really excited to hear that Series 3 is currently filming over the coming weeks, and hopefully we'll see that launch in 2022. And who knows what comes after that? Watch the space.
Well, fingers crossed. And of course, the American market is opening up again imminently. So, how important is that for your part of the world?
Yeah, definitely. We've obviously been a real focus on staycations and attracting Northern Ireland consumers, Republic of Ireland, and also GB consumers over the last 6 months or so. The international market has been very slow to come back, but we're seeing it gradually increase, and we're hoping now as we move into 2022, particularly the North American market could represent anything from 25 to 35% of our market at our peak. So that's a massive market for us in terms of economic spend and visitor numbers through the doors of our attraction and our hospitality sector. So obviously air access is critical to all of that into the island. And I think connectivity, as we work through the tourism recovery, it's important that we reinstate all of the major international air routes into the island, as that'll give us our best chance to return to pre-COVID levels in terms of tourism numbers, and rebound as quickly as possible, to ensure that the industry has its best foot forward in the coming years ahead.
And finally, as we look towards Christmas, how does Christmas look in Derry, Londonderry?
Yeah, well, we're, obviously the focus is Halloween now. We're really geared up for that over this weekend. We're then moving into the winter period and obviously the build up to Christmas. Thankfully, everybody's got their £100 voucher to spend, so hopefully that'll stimulate a lot of spend on the high street and get more footfall into the high street. And we've just announced that we'll have Derry City and Strabane District Council are launching a new light festival in February. So I think it'll be all hands to the deck at the end of Halloween to get ready for that, a new event and something to be really excited about and to look forward to.
Well, we wish you and everyone associated with the city of Derry all the very best for Halloween and the run up to Christmas and in the new year. We love coming to our Foyleside studios to broadcast, and I'll be up there in the very near future. Thanks for being our guest today.
Great. Thanks for the opportunity, David.